Let me therefore use this opportunity to call on all of us to renew our commitment to the progress and development of Plateau State. Yes, the security challenge has looked us squarely in the face, and we've been doing the much we can. We continue to seek for wisdom and better ways of arresting the situation, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we'll be recruiting an additional 1,450 personnel into Operation Rainbow to augment the security situation in the state. I continue to urge our citizens to also ensure that we bring credible intelligence. I therefore want to urge you to be patient with us. Indeed, we are quite cognizant of the fact that it is a duty of state to provide security for its citizens. We have not shirked in this responsibility, and we will not. We will continue to motivate the conventional security agencies. I use this occasion to reiterate my call for state police, which the learned Singh also mentioned. I believe that the time for the creation of state police is now. I therefore make bold to say that when we do have state police, I am sure we can be able to make many calls better and arrest many situations faster. I therefore wholeheartedly lend my voice to this call, and I'm glad Mr. President has also been converted among those who are calling for state police. I urge the National Assembly not to relent in this effort. Let me use this occasion to also call for synergy, particularly between the bar and the bench. Synergy for good, synergy for progress, synergy for justice, not synergy for collusion, not synergy to deprive individuals or state of resources that have been placed in our trust to manage. I want to call on the members of the bar to know that as officers in the Temple of Justice, you have a sacred responsibility to ensure that you serve the ends of justice with your conscience. I therefore want to salute the commencement of this legal year and pray that we're going to approach this new legal year with renewed vigor, with renewed commitment. Therefore, we urge you to approach this year with a determination to do better than you did last year.
Let us challenge ourselves this year to go above and beyond. The NBA remains committed to partnering with the judiciary to advance our shared goals, even as we hold ourselves to the highest standard of national conduct. It is often said that justice delayed is justice denied. But let us remember that justice inaccessible is justice denied. Millions of Nigerians still lack access to legal representation due to poverty and systemic barriers. Legal aid must be strengthened, and pro bono services must be encouraged and supported across all levels. My Lord, judiciary remains the last hope of the common man. It must therefore be independent, impartial, and efficient. As we step into this new legal year, we renew our call for adequate funding of the judiciary, full digitalization and automation of court processes to eliminate unnecessary delays, a renewed emphasis on judicial ethics and discipline to sustain public trust.
Bar and bench under scrutiny. As we celebrate the new legal year, all eyes are upon us. The bar and the bench is now under close scrutiny in the court of public opinion. In particular, The judiciary in Nigeria is a subject of discussion and interrogation. There's a growing discontent amongst the public against Nigerian judiciary. The bar is not spared either. In fact, what used to be silent whispers against the judiciary have mutated into trumpets of disaffection and scattering criticism. Nigeria's descent into judicial conquest. Basil Odlim said, and I quote, "There is something far more dangerous than banditry in our forests and kidnapping on our highways. It is a silent, polished crime happening behind the oak panel courtrooms of Nigeria. It is a smiling face of a judge who has traded his conscience for a brown envelope. It is a silk-wrapped arrogance of a lawyer who now makes his living not from defending the innocent, but from perverting justice. This is the Nigerians' new civil war, a war waged not with guns, but with gabbles. Even the politicians, the most notorious cast of society, now tremble before the judiciary, not out of respect, but fear. Fear that one judge's signature can erase elections, destroy legacies, or declare the dead as winners. The judiciary is no longer a separate arm of government in Nigeria. It is a shadow emperor. And like all emperors, it demands loyalty, not to the constitution, but to the cartel. What we are witnessing is not corruption. It is judicial conquest.